Hi everyone, I'm Christy Tennant-Crispin. I'm an executive leadership coach and chaplain, and welcome to The Accidental Executive. Last week, I was in El Salvador with a businesswoman who started out as a secretary working for a company several decades ago. And over the years, she went to night school, she got her business degree, she ascended the corporate ladder within her company, and by the time she retired, she owned many businesses. And today, she's a philanthropist, stewarding her wealth to organizations that are doing good in the world. And as we were driving around San Salvador, she asked me if I ever coach people on how they speak. She shared that over the years, she's observed how much a person's ability to speak with confidence affects their ability to lead effectively and to take advantage of opportunities for career advancement. And I shared with her that I do indeed coach around this topic. What she was talking about was one aspect of what we often call a person's executive presence, which refers to how you act, how you speak, and how you look. And if you're interested in learning more about this, I recommend Dr. Sylvia Ann Hewlett's book, Executive Presence, the missing link between merit and success. But today, I just want to talk about communication. Because if you want to be seen as a confident and capable leader, one of the most critical skills to master is communication. The way you speak directly impacts how others perceive you, and more importantly, how they feel about following you. People feel more confident following a leader who speaks with confidence. So today, let's go over 3 common communication weaknesses and what you can do to communicate with more confidence and improve your executive presence. So the first challenge I want to bring up is speaking in questions. Have you ever noticed some people end their sentences like a question, even when they aren't asking one? It makes them sound uncertain, like they're seeking approval rather than leading the conversation. Compare this. We should move forward with this strategy versus we should move forward with this strategy. Or how about this? We need to wrap up this meeting versus we need to wrap up this meeting. One more. We went over budget again this month versus we went over budget again this month. They're the same words, but one inspires confidence while the other raises doubt. Your voice should land decisively because people trust leaders who sound certain. So pay attention to your tone of voice and stop making statements sound like questions. The second challenge I want to address is using weak wording. Words matter. The way we phrase things shapes how others see us. So let's look at an example. How can I help you? Versus, what do you need from me? The first one is polite, but it's passive. And the second one is direct and action-oriented. It assumes that you're already positioned to provide value. This also communicates trust in your team. What do you need from me empowers them, and it fosters ownership of their role responsibility rather than putting it on you. We also need to cut weak phrasing. The words just, maybe, and I think should disappear. Go for confident, clear language. So here are some phrases that might be helpful. I have observed, or in my experience. These phrases can replace I think or I believe. So try in my experience or I've observed instead of I think or I would like. The third challenge that I want to address when it comes to communication with confidence is having a cadence that lacks confidence. If you want to instantly improve your executive presence, speak slower and with intention because rushing signals nervousness. Try to eliminate filler words like or or like. Own your pauses because silence is powerful and confident leaders don't rush to fill it. It's perfectly appropriate to say something like, that's a great question. Let me think about that. And make and hold eye contact. It shows certainty and authority. Great leaders don't just have great ideas, they communicate them in a way that makes others want to follow. If you want to elevate your executive presence, start by mastering how you speak. And now I would love to hear from you. What's one communication habit that you want to work on? Drop a comment below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to The Accidental Executive for more leadership insights. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.